Since we was robbed of a trophy lift last time, I'll give you this because last time out we won the Premier League. Now our attention fully turns to the Champions League. We're semi-finalists. We've got back-to-back games against Bayern. Can we continue to make history as Hammers? That is most definitely the aim. And the first leg is away in Munich. And this is the team that's going to go for it. Karnaseki in goal as ever. And Dongo, he's got to be our starting left back from this point till the end of time. Inacio alongside Okoli with Bellanova. Conor Gallagher's going to sit deep. We hope to hell that could be Declan Rice next season. Lucas Paquetá and Alex Scott make up the midfield with Cherky, Bowen and Big Game Gianluca up front. We've rested Alex Scott for as long as possible so he's fit and firing to go. And we are going to need him, although there's some inconsistent form from Bayern Munich there. A couple of losses in a row. They got Trubin in goal, Tomiyasu, Upamecano, Delic. Have we played them this season? I feel like we played them in the... Did we play them in the league phase? I feel like I've gone through their team before. We did. We lost 2-1 in our second Champions League game. Let's try and show them how we've grown over the course of this season then. I'm going to say we owe them. Can we... Oh, Danny Olmo, this is all coming back to me now. Yes, I mean, can we get them back to London Stadium with something to play for? That's got to be the ultimate aim. Obviously a victory would be phenomenal, but we're under no illusions at the task at hand here. As Jared Bowen crosses, but Danny Olmo is there to get it away. Conor Gallagher, Ryan Cherky, back to Gallagher. Beats his man and Dongo bends it from far and I think he just clips the top of the net as it goes harmlessly over in the end. And parity is preserved. I mean, I'll be honest, I will take this all day long. Champions of England, I don't even mind if we lose this semi-final as long as we put up a good fight, show them what we're about. Because I think next year will be the year we really look to kick on. But, I mean, Champions League final does sound quite appealing. As Cherky, is he through? He's got one to beat and he doesn't even bother. He just hoofs it from far. And it was a bit of a shocker, really. So, I mean, according to the momentum, it's all been Bayern. Now we've got a blip on there, but we're the only one that's really had a sighter of goal. So... yeah, oh, Jared Bowen's done well in the end. I thought he'd lunged. Paquetá from distance. Trubin gets a save. Cherky can't get the ball back across. They do get it clear to Mane. Back to Davis. And that was that. So Mane's picked up a knot. They got a few tired legs in there. Much heavier legs than us. I mean, we are having to rest these players from training pretty much after every game at the moment. But we're fortunate that the game in between, we've got Man City, which ordinarily would have been a tough game, but with the league sewn up, we're just resting everyone in hope that we can somehow, I mean, we've got to keep this free kick out. Oh, it does, thankfully for us, drift wide. Yeah, I mean, somehow just put our name up in lights. We're already in dreamland just being here, let's be honest. But, yeah, we're daring to dream. The longer this stays 0-0, granted, the worse it is for content, but the more hope we've got of somehow getting through to a Champions League final. It sounds so good. It really does. I thought, yeah. West Ham, Champions League final. Oh, it's got such a ring to it. But, as ever, we're not there yet. We've still got 10 minutes left in this game, plus another leg. We've got a free kick from Skamaka here. No one really in the box. It's kind of a bit of head tennis going on. Can we come out on top? No, because Paquetá's lost out to Sane. Sane's away down the right. He beats his man. Almost finds Vanna in the box. But it's come to Vitinha and he's smashed it in. And I've said my bit plenty of times about goalkeepers, but that's gone in the middle of the goal, so you have to be a bit disappointed there. 86 gone. Sane, I mean, Paquetá just basically hasn't deflected. We probably should have kept that out. That is disappointing, and that is us taking a deficit into the home leg. I mean, it was only 1-0. Big second leg coming right up. Well, even our rotated side was enough to beat Man City 3-2. That is how far we've come. Admittedly, no Haaland, but they had Šeško up front. So, yeah, you'd think they would have had enough with what they've got, given that we made so many changes to our starting 11. I'll show you the goals. And it was João Pedro that got us up and running. Marcus Leonardo finding himself on the right before he crosses in for Pedro to head home in what could be one of his farewell appearances for the club. Before Trincao got in, squared it to Šeško. We probably should have done better with defending that, but that made it 1-1. As they played around here, João Pedro nicked it, slid in Marcus Leonardo, and Marcus Leonardo tucked it home. VAR checked it, but luckily for us, it stood before Szoboszlai slipped in Šeško from that left-hand side. He goes and scores another one. A bit of an RB Leipzig connection there, and I'll tell you why I mentioned RB Leipzig in a second. Before Jared Bowen, I mean, how is that for a finish to wrap up the win? The reason why I mentioned RB Leipzig is because they took part in the other semi-final and they won it. They knocked out PSG thanks to a 3-1 win in the second leg. Timo Werner, Julian Brandt and Patrick Pfeiffer cancelling out Tammy Abraham's consolation goal in the end to take the side 3-2 overall. So who'd have thought that, given that PSG squad? They've got Gvardiol in, Neves, Kamara, Sterling's there, De Bruyne, Mbappe, Tammy Abraham. Who they got on the bench? Koopmeiners, Asensio, Zaire Emery's still there, Pulisic's there. They will be very disappointed, and given the fact that it's us and Bayern Munich in the other semi-final, they would have seen it as a real chance to go and win a Champions League, given that they were 1-0 up from the first leg. Speaking of being 1-0 up from the first leg, that is the position Bayern Munich find themselves in, and we are going to go with a 4-3-3 as we look to overturn that. Karnaseki in goal, expecting a better performance from him. Ndongo, Ignacio, Akoli and Bellanova at the back. Obviously, Bumble the dog finds that team very happy because he is barking his head off in the background. Midfield of Conor Gallagher, Dewey and Scott, with Cherky and Bowen. In behind, Schumacher. Can it be another famous London Stadium comeback? Can we go and get ourselves into a Champions League final? It looks like Bayern Munich actually lost their game in between. Possibly because they rotated aside. Possibly because they're not as good as we think they are. Hopefully it is the latter. Serge Gnabry going up front for them. Right, London Stadium, it's seen many a big European night already this season. We're looking for one last push from the fans. Let's get our team over the line. It's a 1-goal lead. We've done a lot more impressive things together. Dani Olmo with a corner. Upamecano gets there, and thankfully for us, his header doesn't stay beneath the crossbar. Now they're playing it out from the back. We're looking to press. Gnabry's come all the way that deep to Vanna, but as a result, he's not up front and they don't have anyone to pass to. And Dongo has slid in. Cherky, I mean, that was audacious. Didn't dip below the bar. And yeah, kind of 1-1 in terms of highlights then. Momentum's pretty even and Dongo's picked himself up a yellow card. Hopefully that doesn't mean he'll miss a potential final. I didn't really pay attention beforehand at who was looking at suspensions. One of the Bayern Munich substitutes doing star jumps there. Another one. I mean, they're up for it. Conor Gallagher now, is he up for it? Alex Scott, Dewey finds Cherky. Cherky finds Skamaka. He kind of looked offside to me. It's gone to VAR. They're checking. And it's disallowed. He was offside. He shouldn't have been. He should have been able to look across the line. And he's just gone a fraction too early. He didn't need to go that early. That is a fantastic chance. It's gone begging for us there. I mean, going into half time, that would have just been epic. As it is, going to half time, still only a goal behind, still with plenty of optimism in amongst the team, but Tomiyasu is bringing it down the right hand side for them. Paul Vanna is in as well. He gets the wrong side of Ndongo. Thankfully for us, Ndongo shows discipline and doesn't bring him down. Now Cherky, can he bring it away? Crosses the halfway line. He's running out of space, but his pace is enough to get him in behind. He's still going, Cherky. He crosses to Alex Scott, and Alex Scott has hit the post. Oh, that deserved better from that run. It really did. Now we've got a corner to defend. Ignacio gets it up, and Bowen gets to it, but he loses it. Mane now. Mane with a strike, and it goes over the bar. We're in the sort of stages now where every chance is a big one. What can we do? Every single moment that this game just kind of ticks by, we're in more and more danger of not getting through here. You can come off for Paquetá. We need. Oh man, this could make or break the game. We know what he's been like with us in some of these big games. He's definitely got a clanger in him. Oh, 72 minutes gone. Jared Bowen's looking a bit tired. João Pedro, can you show Bayern Munich what they're getting next year? And Marcus Leonardo, you've got coming as well. I know Cherky's been one of our better players, but we can't take Skamaka off because he's robbed the ball there. Oh, he just didn't have the pace to get away from Upamecano. Goretzka, Paquetá's robbed the ball. Skamaka, that was tame. Really was tame, that was. Trubin, Gavitt, I mean, they're not learning. They're still trying to play out. We're still trying to press. Upamecano, Vitinha, De Ligt, Goretzka. I mean, they've got past the initial press. Paul Vanna now. Gnabry coming deep again. Goretzka looking for Vanna. He's got in again. Marcus Leonardo's got back with him, but he's lost him. He's allowed him to go. Danny Olmo, thankfully for us, can only pretty much pass it back to Karnaseki in goal. We're going to demand more. Paquetá's got the corner. Can't beat the first man. Thankfully for us, Paul Vanna bottled it a bit with a header. And we can come again. Marcus Leonardo. Skamaka's got himself in. Oh! No way, Gianluca. What on earth was that? I'm going to go diamond here. I'm going to go with a Trek. And I'm going to go double Metzala. Why not? Why not? 10 minutes to go then. We've been so good this season, so good in this game. We get the header away. We'll go very attacking. We've got to take some risks here. Oh, Goretzka. Oh, Belanova. Got. Oh, whoever that was, the striker, turned his back on it, and now Sane's in on his left. Oh, it deflects up, and Karnaseki just lumps it straight away. Skamaka, Marcus Leonardo. Crosses. Skamaka. Oh, I thought Skamaka was going to get his head on that. And they've managed to scramble it clear for a throw-in. And Ndongo with it. Marcus Leonardo. Paquetá misses the header. What a donut. And probably the last chance of the match then. Oh, we've got one highlight. There's 40 seconds left. Trubin is taking all the time in the world. We win the header. João Pedro. Over the top. Leonardo's in. Oh, he's missed it. Huge chance from Marcus Leonardo. He's gone off the boil towards the end of the season. And I'm not sure we're going to get another chance on their goal. We're not. That is it. I'm so unfortunate to miss out there. It stays 1-0. It's an all-German affair in the final. We should have won that match based on the chances. Oh, that's incredibly disappointing and deflating. That, I mean, don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Right, we're going to have to dust ourselves off. We'll finish this season. And yeah, you'll have to join us in a couple of days for our end of season review. Transfers, Declan Rice inbound.